From 2014. Anger is substantial in the community regarding terrorism, and frustrated and fearful people are threatening to lash out. Part of the anger is misdirected by mainstream media and by bigoted lobbies for different reasons. Mainstream media need to protect their narrative, which is very biased to the left wing of politics. Islamo Fascists claim to be Islamic. Also, impotent Islamic leaders openly embrace terrorist ideals. However, the activity of terrorists is clearly different to how many Islamic peoples live. In whose interest is it that Australia be divided the way it is? ABC programs like Q&A frequently offer sophisticated excuses for Islamo Fascists and their activity. There is no threat to Islamic peoples from Australia or any other non-Islamic nation. Barring terrorist outrage caused by Islamo Fascists, the safest place in the world for an Islamic person is to live in Israel. The largest killer of Islamic peoples is other Islamic peoples. But the ABC parades apologists who claim the Islamic peoples are angry at Israel, are upset at having to live peacefully, are dreaming of a traditional lifestyle they have never experienced, but only terrorist apologists claim that. A beat-up of a burqa-wearing woman needs to be identified by police became headline news over a year ago. Turns out the female involved was related to a big-time ISIS supporter. Children are raised in Islamo-fascist communities to hate on a steady diet of lies. One apologist wrote recently that beheadings are bad, but so is British rule in Malaya in 1950. In 1950, British authorities tried to limit communist atrocities in Malaya by building houses, communities, and schools for some 900,000 people who were too poor to provide for themselves and were too close to the communist insurgents. But it is difficult to put the correct answer forward when faced with the accusation of some outrage. So in response, some say that Australia should not confiscate passports but let jihadis go. A terrible idea, suggesting to weak-minded people that there is strength in the activity and Islamo-fascists are weak-minded. Islam needs a credible makeover. It needs potent leaders capable of raising their community interests without openly embracing terror ideals. Apparently, some Islamo-fascists have door-knocked commando family homes near army barracks. A good leader would disown those terrorists. Celebrities inspire people. Cate Blanchett says a good actor can change gravity. Leonardo DiCaprio didn't need to change gravity while lying about AGW threat to the world in years to come. He needed to change the facts which show the world hasn't heated in 18 years despite substantially more plant food in the atmosphere. Kate's advocacy didn't help Rudd either. The German foreign minister has declared that there is no end in sight to the Ukrainian impasse with Russia. Nobody seems to know how to stop Russia from winning. The North Korean leader apparently has gout from cheese. It is a terrible affliction, but treatable, so long as he hasn't killed all the doctors that know how.